Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and it is expected that sometime this week, the U.S. Senate is going to be ratifying the USMCA, which of course is the new and improved trade deal that President Trump negotiated with the leaders of Mexico and Canada. That deal had been negotiated by the president and the leaders of those two countries more than 13 months ago. Yet to this date, there has been no final ratification in the United States of America, largely because Capitol Hill Democrats have been playing politics with this new trade deal. And they've been holding it up because Nancy Pelosi and the Democrat majority in the House of Representatives did not want to give President Trump yet another pro-America victory by ratifying this deal. They were trying to hold out on it for as long as possible. It seems the only reason that Pelosi and company did finally decide to take up the USMCA is because at the same time they were carrying out the most meritless, most partisan impeachment in the history of the United States of America, one that they learned was really unpopular with the majority of Americans, so they figured, okay, we need to get some positive press during this time as well. We'll act on the USMCA, which will be a great benefit to the United States of America. And of course, this is going to be a great benefit for the United States of America. I mean, finally, after years of so many other countries, in this case Canada and Mexico, mistreating U.S. industry, mistreating U.S. farmers, mistreating U.S. manufacturers on the trade front, finally, these countries are going to have to treat our industries fairly. So this should never have been a partisan matter. This should have been something that all of our lawmakers, all of our elected officials immediately signed off on. Because again, it's not just benefiting Republicans. It's not just benefiting Democrats. It's not just benefiting independents. This benefits all U.S. industry throughout the United States of America. But sadly, Nancy Pelosi and Capitol Hill Democrats decide to play politics with it. When it comes to a Senate vote on the USMCA, we've long known that Wisconsin's Republican U.S. Senator Ron Johnson is on board with the USMCA. When it comes to Wisconsin's Democrat U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin, she only recently announced her intentions, saying that, yes, she can now support the USMCA, but in announcing that she could support the USMCA, she tried to criticize President Trump, trying to instead give credit for the USMCA to Capitol Hill Democrats. Again, the very people who have obstructed this deal for a year now. Senator Baldwin, I understand that you hate President Trump, just like so many of your fellow Democrats hate President Trump, that you don't want to give the guy credit for anything, even when it is abundantly clear that he has done something that is terrific for the United States of America, that it is his doing. But come on, just rise above the partisanship for once. Senator Baldwin, give this man credit. President Trump, you don't have to like him. You don't have to vote for him in 2020. Just give the guy credit where credit is due. This was a massive success for the United States of America, and it is all thanks to the strong leadership, the strong negotiating skills of one President Trump. I mean, that is why this whole USMCA came to be in the first place. But for Democrats, they refuse. They refuse to give President Trump credit. Even though he is doing right by the entire United States of America, he is doing right by their Democrat constituents even. They refuse to give this guy credit. It's all about playing politics for them. They don't actually care about the people in the industry in the United States seeing this these benefits from this improved trade deal. No, for them, it's all just coming down to how can we try and use this against President Trump, even though this is a victory for President Trump. Look, it's been incredibly frustrating, this entire road of congressional Democrats holding up the USMCA, playing politics with this because they prioritize their hatred for Donald Trump over the well-being of the United States of America and its people. And even as the USMCA, it seems, is finally going to reach the finish line this week, Democrats on Capitol Hill still insist on attacking the president and giving him zero credit for what was an immense success for him. Tells you a lot about the Democrat Party. They do not care about the well-being of the United States of America. all they care is about their own selfish games and attacking this president who has been so successful, who they just cannot stand. It is complete immaturity from these Democrats, showing once again throughout this USMCA process they are not sober enough to hold power. They do not have the well-being of the U.S. citizens in mind, which all of our elected officials should be concerned about at all times. That's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.